The Christmas Stocking is an 85-page romance novella by Fern Michaels. Gus Moss is a flamboyant architect with a very successful business in Hollywood. When he learns his family Christmas tree farm is closed, Gus drops everything in his life to help. Gee, I wish I was rich enough to take a 2-month break from work whenever I want.
Argo Funk Book Review, Argo Funk Book Review.
The situation is worse than Gus feared. Most of the trees are dead or growing wild. Gus is richer than God, so it's not a problem. He calls all the employment agencies and says he pays double minimum wage. He gets more than enough workers to fix the farm in time. He's got competition. Some senior citizens started a Christmas tree farm to raise funds for a new building. Tilly Barron asks her hotshot business daughter to run things. It's a typical Christmas romance setup. 2 big city kids have to return to their hometown for the holiday, and they fall in love. The book alternates chapters between Gus and Amy. Gus and his dad butt heads. Then his dead mom shows up and tells him his dead mom. Yeah, Ghost shows up out of nowhere and says, "Give Dad another chance." Gus is mildly surprised. "Oh, hey, my dead mom is back, huh?" I think if this happened in real life, he would be screaming for hours. Gus's dad spreads a rumor he's selling trees for half price. That forces Gus to talk to him. The two of them become friendlier, and Dad helps with the tree business. Amy arrives in town. She brutally takes her absentee mother to task. "No, Mom, I won't do all your work for you." "No, Mom, all your ideas are terrible." "Yes, Mom, I will destroy your stupid cell phone and force you to be a parent for once." It's an introvert's dream come true. To be fair, it was a jerk move for Mom to dump a business on Amy, when the business has no employees, no stock, and is almost $1 million in debt. Plus, Amy is not in management. She works in PR. Tilly cries. The truth is, she didn't want to abandon Amy for decades. She only did that because her husband cheated on her. And even though he died a long time ago, Tilly continues treating her daughter like garbage because, I don't know, it makes the book more dramatic, I guess. There's a similar story with Gus and his dad. Shortly before Mom died, she asked to have Gus's special tree cut down. Instead of taking 10 seconds to tell Gus the truth, Dad decided to lie and let Gus hate him for years. Terrible decision, Dad. I'm surprised Mom's ghost doesn't intervene here. About halfway through the story, Amy and Gus meet for the first time. Gus falls madly in love with her. He offers to sell her trees for 20% off. She's furious because her business can't turn a profit unless she gets them for 55% off. She calls Gus a greedy Scrooge. I don't know, I think Gus is right in this case. It's a terrible decision to give up most of your inventory to a direct competitor at less than half price. Tilly and Gus's dad team up. They try to secretly move a bunch of trees in the middle of the night. The sneaky plan backfires because the senior citizens are way too old and tired to do a bunch of manual labor at midnight. Amy apologizes to Gus. He asks her out to dinner, where they agree to combine their businesses. She gives him a steamy kiss goodbye. Gus and his dad officially apologize to each other, and we finally get to the Christmas stocking story that the book is named after. About time. It's not a Christmas stocking, as much as it is a Christmas raffle. Every business in town donates a prize, which is put inside a giant 20-foot stocking. On Christmas Eve, a lucky winner gets all the prizes. Everybody's exhausted after opening day. Gus and Amy are so tired, they fall asleep on the couch together. Everyone teases them about it. The book skips ahead a month. Almost like the tree farm stuff is unimportant and doesn't matter. It snows for the first time, which inspires a bunch of new customers. I have no idea what kind of person waits for it to start snowing before they prepare for Christmas. Also, I have no idea why one family needs 4 trees, but whatever, it's good for business. Amy isn't sure she'll see Gus again, since they live on opposite sides of the country. She tells Gus he's a great kisser, and they would be a good couple with kids. Gus happily agrees to marry her and move her out to Hollywood. Well, they went from first kiss to engagement fairly quickly. I'll just assume they had a lot of great dates and time together during the month that the book skipped over. The end. Post-book follow-up. I thought the story was okay. It would be improved if our romantic leads met each other sooner, and I think it should have ended a chapter or two earlier. I'm not sure why the ghost stuff was included. That was odd. Gus and Amy are okay romantic leads. I wish they spent more time together. It's somewhat funny to see his over-the-top reactions to her, while she... I'm not sure why she likes him that much. Once the romance starts, we mostly get his thoughts and not hers. The book acts like they own the only 2 Christmas tree farms in Fairfax, Virginia. I checked, there are like 6 different farms in the area. Gus is so rich, he easily could have sidestepped all of the drama by building a new senior citizen center outright. Nobody thinks of that. Amy does think to call local churches for volunteers. It's treated like a smart idea that helps reduce their workload, but to me, it sounds an awful lot like she's saying, "We'll call our workers volunteers so we don't have to pay anyone." Overall, I'd say it's an okay story. I wasn't a fan of the parent drama, which carries the first half of the story because Gus and Amy don't meet until the second half. They really should have met sooner. It would also be better if the Christmas stocking was introduced earlier, not at the very end. I like the story despite its problems. I give the Christmas stocking a 6 out of 10.